Alright, let's see if this is all up and running. Okay. I am getting picture. Alright. Okay. Let's move over into chat. On keyboard. Of course that is. Good thing I tested that. All right, cool. Cool. All right, let's get started. Welcome everyone. I hope everyone's going well today. Sorry about the issues, internet problems, and I'm not home at the moment. So yeah, glad we got it all sorted, and let's get started. So first thing I want to do, I want to put it on that. Okay, let's go over here and let's yeah, so we've got our marketing site, and what I want to do is I want to update our marketing site. So we're using Umbraco, and Umbraco 15 has just recently come out. Now there's a couple of things where I've been updating a couple of sites to Umbraco 13 and all that kind of stuff because that's the LTS version. However, I want us to continually update NearBeach. So yeah, it's just going to be my sort of testing platform, mainly for work, so that way I can tell work what the problems are or what's changed and stuff like that. So let's go through the process. We might create a new project and see what the difference is, how it's all set up, because one thing I noticed with my code the other day is we've still got a program and we've still got to start up CSS, and these two have changed drastically. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do an Umbraco 15 build. We're not going to have much in it. We're just going to see how it's sort of structured programmatically wise, and then we're going to implement all of that into here. So first things first, we're just going onto the Umbraco site, and we're just going to copy this. We're going to go over into here. We're going to make Hang on, let's read the lines before we do anything. So, .NET New. I don't know what the I stands for. So if we have a look in here, .NET New. Oh, there's no I. However, the next one will make that project. So we'll just paste that in. So use of .NET install is deprecated. Sorry. Use .NET New install instead. Oh, okay. So they've done it like that. All right. Easy done. Not a problem. So what we want to do is we want to do something like this, but we want to do, however, we don't want to do it here, sorry. We want to go into my sites. So .NET New Umbraco 15 test. All right, determining projects to restore, snap.net SDK, snap, target net. The current net SDK does not support targeting net 5 either. Oh, all right. Not a problem. So we're all right, cool. So I'm gonna have a look down here, and I'm gonna go .NET LTS. And hello, Carl Cod. Good morning. I love you using Umbraco for your site. Good to see. Thank you very much. Yeah, no, I enjoy using Umbraco. This is, we're going from 14 up into the 15 today. So, yeah. We'll have to watch along, but taking the kids to school. Oh, fair enough. All right. Anyway, thank you very much, Carl Cod. So, yes, welcome, welcome. All right, .NET Core. I've done something silly. I was meant to write Umbraco LTS. Cool. All right, so 15 is not an LTS, which is fine. So I'm just gonna close a couple of things. I am trying to remember where we find the information. I think it is on .NET 9. I'm not 100% sure, and that's what I just got to look up. Eyes to install. Oh, yep. Cheers. Thank you very much. Install the template. Yeah, same thing. Yep. Thank you very much. I am just trying to see Umbraco.NET version. I know I've seen this constantly. Umbraco.NET versions. I know I've seen this, and it tells me what .NET version it is on. All right, latest, get setup, installation. All right. Because I've seen a table. And morning again. I think your YouTube chat isn't working. I was chatting away and nothing came through. Oh. Oh, you are right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I've got to have live chat. YouTube, for some strange reason, keeps changing it to top chat. But you love that I'm using Umbraco. Thank you. All right. Do you remember what version of .NET I need for Umbraco 15? Is it 8 or is it 9? Version 9. All right, cool. I've just got to install it. Not a problem. And how have I got .NET installed in here? I've got it like that. All right. Socks, stop it. Stop it. Everyone can hear. All right, we're on that version. .NET list SDKs. All right, cool. And hey, Adrian Learns, how are you going? Version 15 is more complete than version 14. Are you planning on customizing the back end of Umbraco a lot? So I won't be customizing the back end of Umbraco a lot. I've got a very simple Umbraco build. However, for my day job, my 9 to 5, we do some things. We have a couple of plugins that we sort of do. We also manage when you hit publish, it does some stuff with the data and so forth like that. So, for example, a good example of that is we've got a location field, which is just the Google Maps sort of thing. And what we do is we read the information in there and lay it out in a particular way, and yeah, good technical. All right, cool. Cheers, thank you. And hey, RJ, how are you going? Hopefully everyone's going well. Don't forget to drop everyone. Where do you do your day job? I am located in Melbourne. So yeah, I'm going to Judgmental Lily. Yeah, I can't complain. We had a bit of an internet issue about an hour ago, so yeah, I'm glad we fixed that up. So yeah. All right, now we're just installing .NET 9. All right, .NET is available into Ubuntu Package Management Manager feeds as well as Microsoft Package Repository. However, you should only use one or the other to install .NET. Microsoft recommends that you use the Ubuntu Package Management Manager feeds. If you want to use the Microsoft, all right, cool. .NET 9. We're going to copy that. I think we've got that in already, so I'm just going to copy this and see what happens. We're just going to get rid of that. We're going to paste that in. We're going to hit enter. We're going to type in our password. Reset, drop, and drop again. I can't. Oh, wow. All right. Lily actually landed on the thing. Couldn't find glob.net. All right, cool. So, I'm going to copy this. Going to do the sneaky paste. I don't know why that's taking a while. Press enter to continue. Alright, it looks like, yeah, it's now downloading it all. Oh, don't download that slow. And hopefully I'm not killing the stream. No. The stream is fine. Okay, that's good to hear. I just wish it was a little bit faster. We had internet problems before, so yeah. And then once that one's done, we can go straight into setting up a new Umbraco site and yeah, figuring out how we can upgrade my current site. Okay. Oh God, it's taking forever. All right. In the meantime, let's just close this. Actually, let's what's my localhost? This one. Let's go into here and let's go Umbraco. Let's log in. So we got up to version 14.2.0. And then I just didn't do the last 2 updates because I was a bit lazy. So yeah, that should jump from 14 to 15 pretty easily. Yeah, once again, we've just got to update to version 9, and this is taking a long time. I do apologize. 38 minutes. It's not much data. It's half a gig.
Oh. I can try resetting my phone, but then it'll...
Nah, don't worry. Don't bother. It's not your phone.
Okay.
No, it's coming from
Have you tried turning the TV off, the home internet off and on again? I'm sure you have.
So the what?
Have you tried turning the home internet off and on again?
No, I haven't.
So you haven't?
Well, your provider came back pretty quickly saying there is a problem.
Oh. Well, at least try. You're not connected to it, so...
Yeah, alright, I'll turn it off.
Yeah.
Alright. We're now just playing like the waiting game. Alright, that's going to take a little while. It's going to take longer if we actually look at it. So we might as well go in and actually do some development before we update. So what I want to do, NearBeach's.utrack. We actually have a bug I want to solve. That's with the marketing site. So this bug's pretty easy. So any code on the self-hosting page should have different font. It's hard for the user to find the relevant commands at a simple glance. To fix this, we'll need to implement a different font, i.e. bolder, etc. and so forth like that. So if we go, let's just go here. If we go into here, what we kind of want to do is we kind of want this stuff to look different. So instead of having it as plain text and stuff like that, we kind of want it to sort of stand out to be like, hey, this is actually a code block here. So if we have a look at code block in Word. I'm just finding an example. So we've got 2 examples here. They're not actually opening up the picture when I click on them, and I don't know why. But as you see, their backgrounds is a bit different, which is, and they've got nice little colors and stuff like that, which is what we kind of want to do here. So let's just inspect this. So it's all in one single P tag. I reckon we can span that. So I'm just going to duplicate this. I'm going to go back into the back end. And we're just going to open up our home. We're going to go to our self-hosting. And we are going to scroll down to here. Oh, so I don't know. That's, we want the instruction list. And this is annoying. It won't let me open up the instruction list. No, that's really annoying. And this is local too, so it shouldn't, I can't blame the network on this one. All right. I do find all the bugs.
Can you turn the home internet back on again?
Yeah, I did. If it starts acting normal, All right, I'm popping that to the right. Let's bump that down. I'm on a very small screen today. My wide screen isn't here. Yeah, why isn't it popping that up? All right, so let's find out why. We've got content blocks. This would be instruction list. And that would be one of those.
Still worse than the phone.
Still what?
Better, but worse than the phone. Still.
Ah.
It's like 4 to 5 megabits.
No, I won't be able to stream on that.
No.
Alright, label, medium piece. Yep, cool. Worst case scenario, we are on a dev environment. I'm happy to create a new instruction list if this isn't popping up. It isn't. Oh, that is annoying. So what we want to do is final instructions. And then we want to do some text will go here. We add in a break, and then we want to add in a span with a class equals code block. And then we're adding in a code in here. So what we want is random function random3. Return 3. All right, I'm just putting in something silly. And then if we go to the front end, hit refresh, we should see this down here. So we've got the code block, and I kind of want to do what we've done with this here. So yeah, let's inspect. Let's start playing around with the CSS. I'm just going to move this back here and just, yep, thank you. All right, cool. I'll lose that completely. There we go. So what we want to do oh yeah, it's a span. Okay. No, that won't be. Okay. Well, what if I just change that to a div? And then we got everything in there. I don't know why we've got the height element 22. Ah, that might be taken. Okay, no problem. Instructions, and then I should have saved this. Div class equals code snippet. In div. And then what I'm going to do is function random3, adding in a break, return 3, adding in a break, and then adding in a break. All right, awesome. Gonna hit submit, gonna save and publish, gonna go over here. I'm just gonna hit refresh. All right, cool. Now we've just got a block here called code snippet. So what I want to do is I'm going to straight away background color. I'm just going to do hot pink for the moment. we're going to be really silly with this. All right, we're going to actually copy the stuff that's down here into this. We're also going to have overflow. It's just going to be clip. And then word wrap. Oh. I don't think I want word wrap. I'll have to test that out in a minute. Okay, another thing we want to do is we want padding to be 4 pixels, followed by 5 pixels. I think that's good. All right, and then the color will be the salmon color. And I forgot what this color is. So if I inspect this, we've got a text area. We've got, ooh, okay, that's how we do it. Okay, background slate, text red, and then we've got PY5. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to go over into our Umbraco settings. I'm going to open up where we've got our, so under source, JavaScript. No, that's not it. I don't know why I went to JavaScript. Input CSS. I think it is. Sorry, give me a couple of seconds whilst I remember where I put everything. Package.js, npx, tailwind, source equals, yep, input, yep. So we just want to put this into here. So we've got the class code snippet. And we're just going to paste these in. So at apply. So applying all of those. So we should be able to get something that looks like this in there. And we should be able to do it for all of these. Okay. So if I go to my terminal and I type in npm run, I think prod it is. Yep. We can use watch. This. I don't have no modules here. Oh, this is taking way too long. Oh, no. All right. It's done. All right, sweet. So if I refresh, we go back down here, we don't actually have it. Did I type that in correctly? Code spit it. No, I didn't. So I'm just going to do that again. I'm actually going to go npm run watch. It builds really quickly anyway. And there it goes. So let's have a look at this. So we've got something like this on these type of screens. I do need to kind of input spaces in there with the code. Okay. Another. All right. Give me a couple of seconds to sort of think about what I'm going to say. I think I could set this up better. So what we have here is just an instruction header and then just instruction text. Whereas we could go with a block system where we'll have instruction header and then down here we'll have, all right, did you want some plain text? All right, cool, done. If you wanted some code, cool, done. I think we're gonna have to do it like that. I think that will also be a lot easier too for everyone, especially if you're editing the code. You're not having to do HTML in this thing here. So let's play around with it. Let's go into our settings. I don't need this to be 190 zoomed in anymore. I don't know why I didn't spot that sooner. I'm on a smaller monitor. So what I want to do, click on that. I want to go open up our content blocks. We've got our instruction list. So this is our instruction list. Now this is made up of, I do believe, if we click on this, we've got instruction list content blocks, which is part of this, which is part of property editor. Oh. Block list property editor. All right. Hang on. So I'm just quickly seeing something. Self-hosting. No, that's still doing its thing. Not a problem. What we want to do, document types, we want to open up this. We've got the instructions list. So this is instruction list content block list. I'm trying to remember how I've set this up. The widgets won't be part of it. I don't think I've got, yeah, I don't have that in there. That's fine. Common compositions, featured items, instruction list item. So I kind of need to change this, turn this from a text area, yeah, have a code block and have a text area. So if I scroll down in our data types, what we've got is featured list. I should have it in instruction list. All right, cool. I'm gonna add an item. Oh, hold on. There's a bug. What the hell happened? Hit refresh. I just hit add property. That was meant to pop up. So instead of instruction text, we're going to go instruction blocks. We don't have anything at the moment. I think we just want a simple block list. We're going to create a new one. So instruction list item, instruction blocks list. All right, cool. In here, what we're going to create is we're going to create a couple more of these. So I'm just going to go close. I'm just going to go save. I'm going to go, yeah, we want it to pop up on the left. Yep, cool. So this is here at the moment. We no longer need this one. We're just going to remove it. We're just going to hit save. I'm going to see if 2 hours. Oh, come off it. I don't think I can get that updated. Not a problem. So we've just done this. We want to hit document type, common composition. So one of these, if memory serves me, yep, element type. All right, clicking on here. I want to create element type, and it's going to be called a code snippet. So I'm going to paste that in. Code snippet. And then all we need here in this code snippet. Hello, let me add property. Code. That's all. And this will be just a simple text area, I do believe. It's number of rows. Yeah, I think that should be enough. I'm gonna go save. I'm gonna say, yep, save, and then I'm gonna hit save. Now, we haven't changed this. I like to... Oh, that's a good one. There we go. And then the other one, we just need text, element type. So I'm just thinking of a good name. I can't. Text area. I'm just going to do the basketball. All right, add group, content, add property, text, and we're just going to once again go text area. We're just going to save it. We're going to submit, and we're going to save that. Then our next step is to go into data types. And did you say something? Dishwasher should be clean. Yeah. Oh, alright. Alright, that's fine. Alright, where was I? Instruction list item, instruction list, this one, yep. And we add both of those two into here. So we want code snippet and we want text area. So I'm just gonna go choose, I think, yep, that'll do. Choose, submit, alright, sweet. So they're there. Then the idea is, if I go into content, open up home, go self-hosting, all of this should be now. I'm just going to delete it. All right. Quite enjoying this insight into your own life. Yes. Yeah, I'm not at home at the moment. All right. Instruction header, test example. I'm going to create a new. Let's go text area. Adding in a simple text area. Let's see what happens. And then create a new. And then we've got the code snippet. Adding in a simple code snippet. So this is going to break the site, which is perfectly fine. We know this is not going to work. As long as it doesn't break production. So, as you see, nothing actually happens because it doesn't know what to do. And remember, this is... Yeah, this is what it looks like. Alright. So, what I want to do is I want to add in a couple of breakpoints into here. Oh, I can't add in the breakpoints. Oh, damn it. Because I'm not running it, I'm running it from terminal. Okay, give me a couple of seconds. I'm gonna stop this. I'm going to edit configurations. Project, yep. I'm gonna change it to that. I'm just gonna go okay, and I'm just gonna debug. All right. Errors 1. Oh. The current .NET SDK doesn't support targeting either target. All right, I should be on .NET 8. Huh. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of with that, but that's fine. All right, cool. In this case, we're gonna have to guess. Otherwise, I could open up VS Code, which might be easy. All right, let's just open up VS Code. It's not gonna be a problem. Let's open up folder. Not recent. Let's go home. Sites. NearBeach and marketing Umbraco. Yep, cool. Yes, we trust this. And then we should be able to run and debug here. I'm so sorry. This is actually zoomed in. Oh my God, this is... What? Oh, all right. All right, maybe not. All right, I'm just going to go back to Rider. Not a problem. Okay, we have one error. No, that's right. Oh, hold on. .NET 8, hang on. All right, where's my terminal? I think I know what's going wrong. And then maybe not. All right. Let's just do another .NET run. And let's hope for the best. So I want to open up views. I want to open up the self-hosting page. So we're just going to go through the code very slowly and try and figure it out. I just don't have the ability to debug it. I do on my other laptop, but yeah, until I get everything set up on here, yeah, we'll just have to deal with this, but that's fine. So what actually happens is it opens up the hero. So yep, that's there. Then we've got the instruction list. All right, cool. So that's what we're rendering out. Now that's under partials. That's under, sorry, pages. I get partials, pages, self-hosting, and then instruction list. So if we go into an instruction list, we've got instruction list and the Docker Compose file. So if we were to have a look at that, the instruction list is on the left, the Docker Compose file is on the right. So that's just getting data from there. And then if we go down, so the instruction list, we go through each one, and then we essentially, yeah, just do the raw content out. Like so. Okay. And that would be a text area down there. So there's one of two things I can potentially do here. we put the for statement in here, another for statement in here. And then what I want to do is, sorry, I'm trying to think. Because we can get to the other things and then we can use another partial to render them, which would work perfectly fine. So we just need to create 2 more partials, and depending on the content type, yep. So I'll leave that one in for the moment. What we want to do, the keyboard just died. I am having a lot of issues tonight. So what we want to do is we want to get something out of the single instruction. So I'm just going to go var. What did we call this? So yeah, this is where we go into the back end. We delete this, we add. We add this. Instruction blocks. Equals, now this will be the single instructions dot. Oh, all right, no, we've just got content. Dot value. And in here, what we want to do is, so I'm going to leave it like that for a moment. We want code snippet. Actually, no, we just want instruction blocks.
Oh. Looks like from me.
Come on.
There's a candle in the way too.
Thank you, sweetie. She said,
Sweet. There's so many candles in the way. Candle time.
Alright.
Yes,
Thank you. Are you gonna? Did you get some of those? Alright, sweet. Alright, cool. Sorry guys, I am just eating my dinner. Alright. Uncle? Oh, cool. Okay. All right. Okay, 13 minutes for that one. All right. So going up here, a numeral block list. That's what I wanted to know. So we're just going to copy this. This is the what it'll be shaped like. And we're just going to insert this into here. Okay. So we've got the instructional blocks. Yeah.
Do you want the visa?
You can have it. Now I'm having another think, and I might have overcomplicated this. And I'm going to retro what I did and remove what I did. Now, what I mean is, if we're going to have these in here, we just need text, and then we just need a flag to be like, hey, this is actually going to be a code block. And that's all we need. So I'm going to close all this. I'm going to save and publish, so we've got nothing there. I'm going to go into our settings. I'm going to go into our doc types again, content blocks, instruction list. So we're going to click on this. We're like, all right, cool. Sorry, I am doing the wrong thing. I'm actually going to remove this. We're going to paste one more in. It's going to be of element type, and it's going to be single instruction item. Sorry, I'm trying to get one of these potato things in my mouth. Like so. We'll have like that, and then we'll have content. Then we'll have text area. We'll have a simple text area. This is all we need. Number of rows, all that kind of stuff. We're all happy with that. And then what we want to do is we want to add in a boolean. Is code. And we just want a boolean. So true, false. And we want to submit that. And there it goes. So we've just added that in. We're going to edit this. It's going to be a boat and it's going to be red. And we're going to be happy about that. And what I want to do is going back down here with our data types is the instruction list, instruction blocks, because these don't exist anymore. We're just going to remove them. We're all happy that we're removing those. We want to open up these. We want the single instruction item. And we're going to hit submit. Going to do that. We don't have a settings model for this or anything like that. So we should be happy with this. If we go into content, we go over home, go to self-hosted, we scroll all the way down. We've got an instruction list here. And what we can do is first instruction item. Easy done. And open up this. We've got a text editor here. Insert some text here to display. This text will remove all features, all spacing, as it's text going to HTML. And then we're going to have add instruction item. We're going to have function random3. We're going to do something like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Return 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Returns a random 3. Like so. And we're going to flag is code. 7 published. Now that's not going to work. We know that, but we've now got a block list in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to loop through that block list. I don't know. I should be able to remove that from there and just put it in there like that, or I mean, it's not getting colored correctly, but it might just be because of this editor. I am just going to make a little quick change, sorry. Sorry, the font was a little too large for this tiny screen. Now, this is throwing up an issue here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this. Yeah, I thought so. All right, cool. We did need the this to actually happen. Okay, not a problem. Oh, okay. So we've got an instruction block, and what we want to do is we want to loop through this instruction block, but we've got to make sure it isn't null. So if instruction, I can't type, does not equal null, we're then going to run through it. All right. For each var single instruction. Now, did we say single instruction block, or did we say item. So, there you go. And Socks, are you okay there? The cat's causing issues. Don't worry. So, we're now looping through everything, and I am just going to go and test to make sure we get here. All right, so we can see that we do, which is great news. The next thing I want to do is single instruction .content.value. We know this is going to be a boolean, so we're going to put in bool and then is code. And then if is code. Oh, cool. I didn't know I could do that. We're going to go and say P is code. Otherwise, oh God, I typed that out too quickly, is text. All right. I think everyone's happy with that. And then if I hit refresh, we've got is text, is text. Ooh, that's not what I want. One of them is code. Okay. I'm going to double check everything, make sure I haven't written something wrong. So I'm going to go into here. We do have is code in camel case. Is code, yep. Is code. The one problem is this one little bug where I can't reopen this. I should actually fix that up. So we have another page, blogs, for example. If I actually open up any of these blogs, we've got a similar thing where we can sort of edit it. Okay. But not for self-hosting. All right, I need to investigate this because this is going to drive me nuts. So content blocks. We've got pages, self-hosting. So we've got all of that usual stuff. The background images, hero copy, instruction list. So we've got this block. I'm just going to click on that. I'm going to click on this. I'm going to undo that and have it like that. Okay, I don't know if that worked. Probably not. Boom, we can edit it. That's what I wanted to do. All right, sweet. So now we can edit this. This is true. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a P here and go is code equals code to string. For some strange reason, my brain is telling me it's not an is at, it's actually a that. Don't know why. Okay, it did work. My brain was correct. I'm happy. All right. I don't know why the is code is not coming through correctly. I need to debug it, but the problem is I can't debug from here. So, yeah. Unless I'm missing something. Which I could very well be missing something. Sorry, I'm just got my more food. I'll make a mess. Oh no. Okay. So, why is it coming through false both times? I've got a bull. Maybe because I didn't copy the right thing. Could be a problem. Cool, let's hit refresh. Oh, done. Perfect. So is code, false is text and all that kind of stuff. So I can get rid of this now. And then if we hit refresh, boom, is text, is code. That's what we want. Okay. Now, what we want to do, it's pretty simple. So up here, we've got this. And yeah, essentially we want to do the same thing. So I'm going to go back into the back end. I'm going to open up once again, the settings, open up document types, this single instruction area. So we got it as text area. We really should have called it instruction text, which I am going to do. Hey, Max. Oops, instruction text. All right, we're doing that just to keep consistency. And because the vast majority of the time, it's just going to be instruction text. So down here with the is code, we need a... sorry, I've just put curry on my desk. Cleaning that up. Down here, what we need to do is simple var instruction text equals single instruction item dot content dot value string, and then instruction text. Done. And then I am just deleting this line from up here. Now you might wonder where I'm putting it. Right down there. So we got a P. I'm hesitant to use all of that. So what I'm going to do, instruction text, like that. Now, you might be wondering, oh, okay, what if we want a new line and stuff like that? Yeah. The one problem is, no matter how I do it, getting a new line in here with HTML is just as annoying. It's going to be easier for people to create a new block. So, yeah. Now, with the other one, we're going to copy this. Alright. We're going to paste it in. And instead of that, it will be instructional text. We've got wrap off. We've got all of that. I don't think we need the height. I think we just need it like that for the moment. So let's hit refresh. Boom. We've got the text in. But I don't see... Oh, nothing's been... Not a problem. Not a problem. So what I want to do is I want to go in here. I mustn't have saved this. What I need to do, go in here. Let's double check that it hasn't actually destroyed everything. So go in here, clicking on this. Yeah, it's just destroyed some of the stuff. No, we just added in instructional text at the top. We just go save. And then we just go function random3 2 3 4 returns a random 3 1 2 3 4 return 3. All right, and then let's hit refresh. All right, so we've got the instruction text. That's looking nice. Now this is where we've got to figure something out. We've got to figure out how many lines are going to be in there. And then adjust this accordingly. So at the moment it defaults to this size, and that's not what we want. We actually want it to default to a good size around about there. I just don't know how to do that. So let's find out. So, text area. No, this is zoomed in. I'm gonna do that. I'm on a small screen, so hopefully you guys can read it. Alright. Autofocus, no. Autocorrect, no. No, that's not what we want. Autocomplete. No. Auto capitalize, no. I went on auto height. Placeholder, random required. Spell check, rows. The number of visible text lines for the control, if specified, it must be a positive integer. If it is not specified, default value is 2, which is why it's so low. Yeah, we need to increase this. Alright, in most browsers, text areas are resizable. You'll notice that the drag handle. Alright, cool. We want it to auto resize. Okay. Okay, that's probably not the best search term I've got here. Okay. Text area. Text area's height to fit content. She's like, no.
she paid me. But you want that in here? No.
All right. So this person is like, is there any way to get a text area to stretch to fit its content without using PHP or JavaScript? I am filling a text area with content for the user to edit. Is it possible to make it stretch to fit the content with CSS like overflow show for a div? The only line, this style height equals scroll height plus pixels, sets its true height, while this style height equals that allows the text area to shrink as well as stretch. All right, let's have a look. Okay, but so we've got text area output on input. But what if... Oh, I didn't want to go to the full page. I was hoping... Oh, no. I just closed it. Oops. Oh, Max. Were you trying to play with socks and she's like, no.
You're just trying to scratch on the scratchy post and Sock's like, huh?
Oh, poor Max. Socks is biting Max.
She flipped him.
Not really. This is normally done using JavaScript. There's a good discussion on ways to do this. All right, cool. How to auto-size a text area using prototype. So I'm currently working on an internal... Now, this was 1 month ago. Oh, no. Asked 16 years ago. Updated 1 month ago.
You'll never have text.
All right.
16 years? Yeah.
16 years and 3 months. Yep.
All the time that communicate with images?
Yeah, pretty much. And hey, Nocturnal, how are you going? I finally got internet. Had problems before, so I'm going to go through and delete all my YouTube videos of me being like, why isn't this working? How are you going? Currently working on internet sales applications for a company I work for. Got a form that allows users to change a delivery address. Okay, cool. So, yeah, that's what we want. What we want it to do is we want it to resize initial on load. Okay. Yeah, but that's... You're alright? Yeah, I'm alright. I can't complain. I can complain about the internet dropping out. Okay. Nocturnal, you might know a answer or come across this problem before. So I'm revamping this page and stuff like that. At the moment, I'm just copying what's here. I'm gonna style it a lot better and stuff like that. But the idea is these are text text areas, because that way I can keep the spaces and all that kind of stuff, and I don't lose any of the spaces and new lines and all that kind of fun stuff. But I want it to pop in so it does that straight away. Do you know of any code? Any settings to do that? I just don't off the top of my head. I cheated with this one over here. Really shouldn't have. Really should have solved this problem. One refined. All right. I'm just gonna edited August 2019. All right. This one. Oh, hold on. This one edited 2016. No, I don't think it is. So if I refresh this page. So we've got overflow auto. Yeah, that doesn't do any of that, sadly. And I just realized when it's on this size, I should be doing a full width thing. Okay, that's a bug. I've got to fix that. Otherwise on mobile it'll look horrible. Yeah. Should be full width anyway. Okay, no problem. Oh, maybe PB12. I'll fix that up. Scroll settings maybe? Don't know. Don't know. If I could try and figure it out in JavaScript. I'm going to put this on the bottom. Just because we're working with a very small screen at the moment. So I want this element here. So I'm going to give it an ID. Whoa, all right. I'm just going to give it an ID, Bob. Yeah, it depends on the font size, height of line. Yeah, so I was going to see if I can count the lines in here and then see if I could do a row count. So if I go A of RA equals document.getElement by ID and type in Bob, we should have that. All right, cool. A.rows. Okay, so far it's that. If I go A.rows equals 10, boom. All right. So I think we just now got to figure out how we can count how many lines are in there. HTML, text area, count lines. All right, the problem with using \n or \r is it only counts the number of returns. If your line that's long enough that could wrap around, then it wouldn't be counted as a new line. This is an alternative way to get the number of lines, so it may not be the best. All right. Oh, scroll height. All right. Should be able to just coins new lines. So what do you mean? All right, going back into here. If we go a.scroll. Now we can't do rows into that, but what we could potentially do is a.height 280. a.style.height is 280 pixels. No. No, that's not going to work. Don't worry. All right, no, that will work. Sorry. Then we do something like this. Height equals a dot scroll height plus pixels. Like that. All right, I think that should be it. Now, that Stack Overflow does bring up a really good sort of question, being like, if there's something overflowing, we're going to have a bad time. However, that being said, we're not going to overflow. Because this is code. Text is tad small. There we go. Sorry, I'm on a different monitor at the moment. So, yeah. Now, if we push this to the right and squeeze this in, what I mean is this will just overflow horizontally. It won't wrap around. So we could potentially use the scroll height to do this. So, yeah. All right, don't forget to drop everyone. Exclamation point drop followed by your favorite emoji. I'm doing judgmental Lily. All right. So, how can we do this easily? So, what I'm probably going to do is, this is only going to be used on this one particular page. We're probably just going to inline a couple of things. So, we've got the instruction list down here. I'm also going to get rid of this style height here, as we're going to get annoyed at our editor for not actually editing. Come on. Oh, no, it's not our editor. Sorry, my keyboard just died again. There we go. And hey, Pitfin, how are you? Fair enough, I'm on the TV. Hey, Ma, I'm on the TV. All right, so down at the bottom, because this is going to be a single page and stuff like that, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write a little script down here. This is just going to be inline and stuff like that. I've got to do it on page load, and I keep forgetting how to do this with pure JavaScript. That's something always simple, isn't it? Window.onload. Oh, I already screwed that up. Oh, window dot. Oh, yep. I definitely screwed that up. And what we want to do is we want to get all the text areas. Get elements by tag name. Text area. Like so. We want to loop through each of them. Oh, hang on. What happens if I set the overflow to visible? I keep forgetting what tab this is on. So if we go into here, let's just do this particular one here. Overflow visible. Nothing much. But we kind of want that overflow like that, because this is code. I don't want the code wrapping around and stuff like that. So this is a very specific case. And I might... Oh, hold on. Am I doing that incorrectly? Yes, I am. I meant to do a function. Yeah. All right, cool. JavaScript has a for each, right? Yes, yeah. What am I doing? I'm doing the for each wrong. for each single text area. There we go. Sorry, I've been using other languages all day. What we want to do is single text area dot height equals single text area dot scroll height plus the pixels. And that's it. I believe that solves another problem. Oops, I nearly clicked on that. Another problem I have. So if I go refresh. All right, type area text alerted is not a function. All right. For each document get elements by tag name. Or use a for loop. You need to convert the node list to an array with this. All right, that's it. Yep, I forgot that I had to do that. We're just pasting it in there. So we've got that import document get elements by that import list equals array prototype slice call. Okay. So if I go, oh my keyboard, don't say you. Oh, there we go. No, don't worry. Text area list equals array dot prototype dot oh, how the hell did that happen? And then I'm just going to get rid of that. Okay. Can hit reload. Okay. Haven't shown anything yet, but that's fine. All right. Using for each and map with the DOM selection. All right, so let tell it. All right, section. Let new array map. Yep. So what's the problem? The problem is I didn't have an array to use map with or for each. I had a HTML collection. So yeah, we need to change the HTML collection into an array. A for loop will iterate over a HTML collection. There's no built-in methods for a for each or map available. All right, cool. So that's the problem. So good news is I can easily create a new array from HTML collection or node list with one quick line. All right, so we just got to do that. And then what I want to do, go back here, wait a couple of seconds, going to hit reload, realize that there's nothing found, and then I'm just going to put it in a console log. Right, so I don't know what's wrong with the editor today. All right, all right, cool. Gonna wait a little while, gonna hit reload. what I'm going to do, store as a global variable. I'm going to hit enter, going to go temp 0, 0. So we've got this one, dot height equals temp 0, 0, dot scroll height plus pixels. Temp 0. Actually, I'm going to go a equals temp 0, 0. So a dot scroll height equals 200 pixels. Let's go 500 pixels, or that many pixels. But I got to put that in quotation marks. Sorry, not scroll height. So a dot height. Ooh. I'm forgetting the style. There we go. And hey, Adrian learns. You can chain queries selectors, by the way. Ooh. Alright, there we go. That's what we wanted. I just forgot the thing. So if we do this, boom. Alright. Yeah, so if I get rid of this and I get rid of this, if I yeah, I think that's good enough. I mean, I don't know if I can combine those two lines into one and then do a I could potentially. Let's do that right now. Don't know if this will work. Let's be a madman. Query selector all gives you. I don't know. Query selector all. Oops. I'll just put curry in my beard. Yeah, I just haven't used query selector before. Oh, okay. Oh, let's do it. Screw it. Alright, so we know this code works. We're just going to go and cause even more problems. I swear to you, I am pressing the commands to actually do that. If I go var text area less dot equals document dot query selector all, and then we just want text area. Let's test it with this first. Let's go over here. Let's hit refresh. Boom. All right. Looks like that works. I'm just going to double check that. I closed the wrong thing. Oh, I'm not compiling. So yeah, that loads in the page. All right. Now, if we do a for each, we don't need this start part. So we can actually get rid of all of this. And then we get rid of all of this. And then we've got pretty much almost one line. I'm splitting this out. This can actually be one line of code. This whole thing. But no, we're splitting it out to look a lot nicer. All right, and then we want to hit reload. I'm just going to open up this. So yeah, that works really well. We hit reload again. It does take a fraction of a second to expand everything. I'm just wondering if we... One-liner, yeah. Well, all technicalities. So we could definitely put this up here. That can connect to the end. That can connect to the end too. And then, yeah, this can all be just one giant line.
But the one problem is it'll be a very, very long line, and I rather code readability over stuff like that. But yeah, thank you very much for the query selector. Yeah, I just haven't used it. So yeah, that definitely crunches that down. So, if you have a quick look, when it reloads, you'll notice that it stays on that and then it opens up. Can I run JavaScript before the page loads? As in, like, it's before the whole page is loaded. That's I've written some horrible one-liners for modifying data in Jinja. Fair enough. I also have written some horrible one-liners, but I think they've bitten me on the ass too many times, which is why I prefer spacing out like I do. And you'll notice I use as how many horizontal lines as I can. All right. Excuse me just 1 second. I am just finishing some more curry. All right, I want to run a bit of JavaScript before the whole page is loaded. Is that possible, or does the code start? Only can you, but you have to make a specific effort not to if you don't want to. When the browser encourages a classic script tag when passing HTML, it stops passing and hands over the JavaScript interpreter which runs the script. All right, cool. So, in theory, if I get rid of this and just have that, Juju is like Django templates. Oh, that's where I've heard it from. Yeah. I have heard of Ginger. Sensible templating engines, placeholders, they're running code similar to Python syntax, then the template is passed to the data to render the final document. Oh, nice. Oh, I do know someone brought this in one day. As in, like, into chat. Yeah. Alright. It's what's used for data manipulation in Ansible. Ah, okay. Oh, fair enough. Alright, so if I hit reload, these are reloading a lot faster. Alright, I'm happy with that. So yeah, very simple code there, just to get everything to look at the proper height. Now, next thing is, let's edit this. Give me a couple of seconds, I'm gonna stuff my mouth. No one can see me. I think you did something for your template out of the Kubernetes stuff. Oh, okay. For deploying the instance of NearBeach, I should redo that using customize. Ooh, yes. All right. So we've got this running. Okay. I want to change the colors. And the main reason being why I want to change these colors is it kind of conflicts with, not conflicts, but I kind of want to set this out from this. So what I want to do is I want to go Tailwind CSS. I'm just going to open this up. I'm going to open up this. I'm just going to grab the Slate 800 for the background. I'm going to misclick 10 times then. We're just going to go background color. I'm just going to go Slate 800. So I think having something like Slate 400... I think will look nice. So we're just going to go into here. I'm going to scroll up to our text area sort of stuff. And we're just going to go, all right, cool. We're going to put 400 there instead. And then check that out. So we definitely need a darker red, which is fine. We can do the darker red now. And the fact of the matter is, I also need to do npm run watch. Oh, yep, don't forget to drop everyone. I don't know if my tablet just lost internet, because it looks like I... what does drop do? So drop drops your a sort of little. It's a little game. It'll drop these little characters. So exclamation point drop, followed by your favorite emoji. So I'm gonna do if I can type this out. Sorry, I've just got to go over here, and I am going to do socks licking. And thank you very much for the subscription, Carl Cod. Thank you very much. It is greatly appreciated. All the sort of money I get from stream actually goes back into NearBeach. We're currently saving up for a UI UX dev. So yeah, thank you very much. Greatly appreciated. So yeah, it's just a little drop game. So yeah, I don't think that emoji popped up, but I think it did drop. So yeah. Oh, this finally downloaded. All right, cool. We'll get this done, then we'll start building up the template. I do have to actually finish stream early tonight. I'm not gonna risk any more outages and stuff like that. So yeah. Now having a look at this, I'm gonna say no to that color. I'm gonna go back into these. I'm gonna look for a different color. It's one of those sort of cases where the instant I see the color I like, I'll use it. Let's try zinc. It's going to paste that in. That's going to save. It's going to recompile everything. We're just going to... Alright, I do like the zinc. I think zinc 400. Gonna wait just a couple of seconds. I'm gonna reload. All right, cool. And now I just need darker colored text. So I'm gonna, instead of red that, I'm gonna go red 800. There we go. I think that looks nice. We can tell it's a code block and stuff like that. And the best thing is we can actually copy from it. So this is great news. Okay, Neil Socks, are you gonna help? She's like, no. Alright. So I'm gonna be happy with this. It does mean that I gotta push a couple of things and change a couple of things, which means I've gotta edit a bunch of stuff. Oops, uh-oh. I found it. Oh no, I logged out. Curious, on your npm setup, do you use npm run watch to build your CSS into the root folder, or is it doing more? Good question. So if we actually go over into our packages .json, so I'm using Tailwind. So let's say prod or watch. So watch will watch it and only build it as a in debug mode, whereas prod will actually build it and minify it, which is set over here. But yes, you're right. So we've got the source up here. So source, I've got an input CSS and I've got some JavaScript. So we go input CSS and then the output heads into the W root CSS, NearBeach.css, and it minifies it. I do need to set up a cache busting type of system, but usually what we do is if we go, no, I'm having a bit of a brain fart there. I don't have a master on this one. No, I should have a master. What am I doing? I think in header. No. Head. Alright, cool. So this is how I bust the cache if I need to. So what will actually happen is I'll just generate a new UUID and just override both of these numbers. So yeah. But I also like to roll my own. Fair enough. Yeah, mine's just that. I literally go in and I'm like, all right, change these, done. Cool. So yeah. All right. So I'm quite happy with this. Now, one little problem is, and I know I'm going to have this problem, is I'll need to get my code, my existing sort of structure into the new structure. I'll need to actually copy and paste properly into these sort of things. It shouldn't be too hard to do. I'll have to do this probably during the week tomorrow or something. Sometimes use datetime.now.seconds. Oh, fair enough. For dev anyway. That is actually quite smart. I do like that. Usually on Firefox and stuff like that, when I've got the disable cache open and sorry, on the network tag flagged, it usually does it, usually being the keyword, but I've come across cases where it hasn't cleared the cache. So, yeah. All right. Now, we should have this downloaded, which is good. I'm going to do the .NET restore. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at this. I do need a finished stream very, very soon. We'll end up raiding someone. All right. That's taking forever. Whilst that's doing that, I'm going to jump onto my production. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to implement what I made. So I'm going to stick these next to each other. So we've got production here. We're going to click on this. We're going to open up this. We're going to open up our compositions. We're going to add a new element type in, and I'm going to composition, single text. I'm just going to copy and paste. Add group, content, instruction text. Gonna pop it like that, and this will be text area, bang, like that. Oh, what happened then? That was weird. I am making sure that this is just text area, label to the left, label to the left. All right, cool. Add property is code. Yep, cool. That's pretty easy to do. Is code, and then what we want to do: true, false. We want to tick that. Yeah, cool. And then I'm just going to save that. And then what we want to do is definitely change this icon, because I was silly then and keep forgetting to do the icons. So that'll be it. All right, I'm going to do a ship. Cool. So going back into here, we're going to minimize this. Content blocks. We had the instruction list. We're going to wasn't the instruction list. My brain's just deciding to... it was under pages. Self-hosting. Was instruction list. Yep, all right, cool. I did have the instruction list. Instruction list item. Instruction list item. Okay, yep. Sorry, that's up here. Instruction list item. And then we had instruction list item, instruction blocks. Yep, all right, cool. So, instruction list item, add property. We're just going to copy paste so it's all the same. And then we're going to make a block list. create new. It's going to be all this. We're going to add on this, open up this. We're going to add in single instruction item. We're going to go choose. We're going to have single instruction item. I need to get a graphics card with a third DP DisplayPort. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. I think I've got 2 or 3 on mine. Okay, live editing, overlays. Yep, all right, cool. Save. Submit. Save. Okay, cool. There we go. Now, because I haven't deleted this instruction text, we should still have data in there. So if I go home, self-hosted, scroll all the way down, not add a new one. Now, we've got to hit edit. So we've still got this information. What I'll do is I'll have to copy it into here. So once again, I'll just copy it, paste it into here. Once that's all done, I will deploy the template, and then I'll slowly come back in and remove the instruction test. So, yeah. Otherwise, this page, if I hit that, I go to self-hosting, it should still be the same. But yeah, next time you see it, you'll notice that these will be in those code blocks. So yeah, I've just got to deploy. So yeah. Yeah, all right, this is done, which is great news. So let's actually open that up. So NearBeach, we want sites, then we want Umbraco 15 test. We're going to trust this code. We're going to open it up. It's going to be opened up in a new window and so forth like that. So it's loading up the project. All right, cool. So straight away, I don't have a start CS. I've got a program.cs. And if we go, do we do this in a new window? Oh, no, I did something silly. All right, cool. We've got the startup in this old one. So what's actually happened was, I think I built this when Umbraco 12, and then I kept rolling updates and stuff like that, and I just made it work. When I go up to 15, what I want to do is I want to do something where, much like what 15 is doing. So have like the program CSS set out like this. Get rid of the start CS. Set up the application the application app settings, sorry, not JavaScript, JSON correctly, and so forth like that. So that's why I've done this. However, we've got to finish stream. Sorry, I was hoping to get this done today, where I would go through and be like, all right, cool, let's just copy the program over into there and all that kind of stuff. The views should all be fine. We've got controllers and stuff like that. We will need to, and if memory serves me correctly, oops, that's the wrong one, that one. I have under programs, is it create Umbraco, add back office, the idea builder, boot with middle layer, use back office, endpoints, use back, no, it might be with startup. No, I've forgot how I got some of this to work. I don't have any controllers in here. All right, not a problem. I thought I had a controller in here, and I don't. I don't know why I was thinking I had a controller in here. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to call it here. Let's find someone to raid. But thank you very much, everyone, for coming tonight. It has been wonderful. We will be continuing this. Just because I want to actually update my marketing site. So we're going to actually raid Crutchcorn. Yeah. Raid. Okay. Have I spelt that right?
You don't need to add anything to add Umbraco API controllers. You can just add a control. Awesome.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much everyone for coming. It has been wonderful. Yeah, it's hopefully I don't have any more internet issues in the next coming days. So yeah,
And then I can, get everything sort of downloaded at a good, decent speed. So yeah.
anyway, thank you very much everyone, and I hope you have a great evening. So yeah, see ya. Oh, hang on. I'm going to drop off things for the stream. Wait, API controllers are removed in 15, I think. So I might be wrong now. Oh, okay, cool. Well, that'll be interesting to sort of play around with. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, Carl Cod, and I shall see you guys around.